Okay, I think we're good. So my plans for today is I started a new world, and I'm just gonna landscape this. And this is the perfect area. I'm surrounded by trees. There's a village over there, and it is just like the perfect area. Got loads of water, and I'm playing this modded, so I have the Wither Storm mod on. So once I'm done with like basically everything, like post game, you can, yep, that's it. You can see it over there. Like that's post game stuff. Then I can do that. But for now, I'm just gonna landscape and have a Coyote Peterson video playing on the background. So I'm just gonna do something real quick.
I'm Coyote Peterson, and I'm about to enter the sting zone with Australia's second most painful stinging tree. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ah!
Yeah, Mom. Gotta fix it. Gotta fix it. Yeah, it looks good. I mean, yeah, this is gonna be pretty boring, so it's just gonna be something to ease us.
So why in the world would I want to be intentionally stung by this plant species? Well, we want to figure out a couple of things. Number one, how susceptible am I to plant venoms? Number two, is the sting really as bad as I've read about? And number three, if you do run into this plant in the wild, what are some ways that you can help alleviate the pain and remove the nettles from your arm? That's what they call in the industry the devil's toilet paper. All right, should we keep hiking and find one that's a little bit bigger?
Oh, this whole hillside, look.
Holy cow, the hillside is literally filled with these. That is all giant stinging trees right there. A lot easier to find stinging plants than it is the stinging
Imagine
insects.
hiking
Looks
in
like
that
we've got our
tree.
pick of the crop out here. Now it's just a matter of finding the right leaf that's gonna put this forearm into a world of pain. This tree behind me right here would not be considered a giant. It's just a baby. But believe it or not, this species can grow to be nearly 100 feet in height. Now, as they get bigger, the spines on their main stem, their trunk, so to speak, begin to evolve away, and all of the irritating nettles are just on the stalks and the leaves themselves.
I will
As you
actually
can
need
see, these
lapis
leaves
later.
have holes in them from caterpillars. You think that this defense would have evolved to take care of things like insects that are going to eat the leaves, but really this toxin only affects mammals. Okay, so this is the leaf I'm going to go for right here. And plant, thank you for letting us use one of your leaves. I'm going to be very gentle about this, almost like a game of operation, to work my arm in here so that I don't accidentally bump any of the other leaves. I'm going to cut this right at the base. Okay. There we go. The Australian giant stinging tree. Looks very unassuming. Now, before we get into the exciting part, the sting of it all, I want to just take a look at this leaf. We're going to show you guys some macro shots of the nettles that are on the undersides. These are known as trichomes, and the trichomes specifically are like little barbs filled with a neurotoxin. Scientists believe that this neurotoxin is very similar to that which you find in the cone snail, one of the most painful stings in the marine animal kingdom. Now, I've never been stung by a cone snail because it's said that if you take a cone snail sting, you will be hospitalized. The way those trichomes work is that if you picture a needle with the tip of it being very sharp, hypodermic in nature, that tip breaks off once those little hairs touch skin, and they release that toxin, causing massive irritation, which triggers your pain receptors. And what's really unique is that scientists don't know why the pain receptors are set off and last as long as they do. Now those trichomes are located on the top of the leaf, but also on the underside and all along the stem. Okay, I think it's time to get down to business here. What's crazy about this is I'm not going to be able to remove these nettles. They, in a sense, are microscopic, especially once they get into your skin. And like shards of fiberglass, they're going to work their way down and in. The pain
Ow.
will begin to come on within a matter of seconds and will get worse and worse as the minutes go by. Now, we do have a method that I've read about that could possibly remove some of those nettles from my arm. But first things first, we've got to get the nettles into the skin. I'm Coyote Peterson, and I'm about to enter the pain zone with the Australian giant stinging tree. Here we go. 1, 2. I don't need to smack my arm. All I need to do is gently graze the leaf over the forearm like this.
That's gotta be terrifying. Like
And
if
I'm
you're
gonna be
hiking,
nettled
like
multiple
like
times.
your leg just lightly grazes it, and you're bam.
Oh my!
Wait, why you do it? No. Why do you do it twice?
Holy immediate searing pain. Oh my gosh. That is instantaneous. Okay, it's not a slow lead on. It is the second the leaf touches your skin. It feels like if you were to put pop rocks in your mouth and they start exploding, and then they just start hurting right away. Holy cow, that is getting worse as the seconds go by. Okay, so you can start to see all those little welts forming. The arm is beginning to turn red. This is sort of like the jellyfish of the plant kingdom. And those tiny nettles are almost like the nematophores that come off of the jellyfish's tentacles. Oh, I want to like rub it or do something to it, but I know if I do that, it's only going to work the nettles in deeper.
It's gotta suck.
Now, it's important to note that this is the second most painful stinging plant in Australia. The #1 top tier, the one that they call the suicide plant, is called the Gympie gympie. Now, we once ranked the bullet ant as the #1 sting in the insect kingdom. From there, it climbed up to the giant hornet and the execution wasp. So supposedly, this sting from this plant is like the comparison of the Japanese giant hornet. Honestly, at this point, I'd say the pain is starting to get into that realm of sticking my hand into a box full of yellow jackets. Now, I've been very public in saying that the hand in the angry yellow jacket box is the most painful experience I've ever gone through. So far, this has not eclipsed that, but if the pain continues to increase, as it is now, I'm in for a very painful next 24
He is
hours.
very calm.
Okay, so when you think about it, I barely grazed that leaf over my forearm. Imagine if you were to be hiking on the side of one of these steep inclinements and you slipped and you fell and you rolled down that hill.
That's
like
what
Humpty
I'm
Dumpty,
saying.
Head over heels through these plants. How bad that would be. It feels as if somebody has taken a hot glue gun and spread the glue on my forearm, and I can't actually get the glue off of my skin. And it's beginning to radiate, and I can feel it coming in these surges of whomp, 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 whomp. Like that's the pacing of the pain. And scientists don't quite know why this neurotoxin reacts to humans, to mammal DNA, the way that it does. All right, so what we're gonna do now is let this set in for a bit longer, and then I'm gonna try one of the remedies that I saw online, using hair wax strips to remove some of those trichomes from the skin. What I wanna do
How we do
is
it?
lay the wax, starting at the back, onto the nettle zone, just like that. Slowly, oh, that does not feel good. Slide that wax in. Now a little bit of heat is what's gonna help that wax adhere to the skin. And at the same time, hopefully, those nettles. I want to remove as many of those from my skin as possible. Now, if you can get yourself to wax strips faster than 3 hours and 30 minutes that I let go by, it would be better because remember, these are gonna constantly be working themselves down and into the skin. All right, I feel like that's on there pretty good. You guys ready? Here we go. Peel off the strip fast and quickly. 1, 2, 3. Oh!
That's so bad that doesn't feel good either.
That really hurt. And I don't know if that made it any better. Might have made it worse, to be honest with you. I maybe can see some very fine little, yeah, I definitely can. There's no way you're gonna see this on camera, but I 100% can see that it has removed some of the nettles. I'm wondering, from an angle, this is how I was able to see the nettles earlier. From an angle, don't see any nettles remaining. But to play it safe, I'm gonna use my one other side to this wax strip. Work that in there. That. Wax strip number 2 coming off. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yowzers. Oh, well, hopefully I got all the rest of them that time. Oh yeah, they're definitely pulling out. That is fantastic. They just look like these little white fibers. And essentially, that's exactly what nettles are. All right, well, if you happen to find yourself in this worst case scenario where you stumble upon a giant stinging tree, you get those nettles in your arm, that is proof right there that wax strips will help remove those that have not worked themselves down beneath the surface of the skin. And I know what everybody out there is thinking. Coyote, are you going to put yourself into the sting zone with the Jimpy Jimpy? Look, we're definitely gonna film that. I honestly don't feel like this was nearly as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I know you guys all wanna see what it's like for a coyote to be stung by the world's most painful plant, and I think that episode is definitely necessary. Okay, there it is. The Gimpy Gimpy leaf.
I'm Coyote
the water
Peterson,
definitely makes it
and I'm
worse.
about to go
This
clinically
is terrible
insane.
at the moment. Absolutely terrible. I'm Coyote Peterson. Be brave. Stay wild. We'll see you on the next adventure. All right, I'm gonna get up and shake my arm off a little bit. This is very painful. Oh!
I'm Coyote Peterson, and I'm gonna put myself in an isolation tank with 5,000 bees. Which would be worse, the pain for the bees or the isolation? I didn't want to do that. Oops.
I'm Coyote Peterson.
Answer this one.
If the bullet ant is the grand finale on my quest to find the most painful sting in the insect kingdom, the tarantula hawk is definitely the last act. And right now Mark is shooting B-roll of it inside its little glass enclosure. And boy, it does not look happy.
Shut up.
Now, they say that the sting of the tarantula hawk is number 2 on the insect sting pain index. It's like being stunned with a taser, and they say it puts you into a state of paralysis for up to 5 minutes, where all you can do is scream. As you can tell, I'm pretty excited about this.
All right, Coyote. You okay, man? Your heart racing?
Million miles a second. This is the most nervous I've ever been to take a sting or bite from anything. My hand is shaking. Are you guys all ready?
Oh yeah, I'm ready if you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Here we go. I'm Coyote Peterson, and I'm about to enter the sting zone with the tarantula hawk.
Go for it.
1, 2, here we go. 3.
I think we can all agree that I have done some pretty crazy things. Like the time where I stuck my arm into the mouth of an alligator to show you why getting an alligator as a pet is is not a good idea.
Ready? Everyone ready?
Rolling.
Rolling.
Like a
GoPro.
train one.
Rolling. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ah! Oh yeah, he is into my arm and he is holding on.
Then there was the time I put that same arm into a container full of blood-sucking leeches
the alligator
to show
one
you
said
what
it
it's
was
like
fun.
to be feasted on by one of the world's
That
most
either.
notorious parasites.
Look at that. They are all over me. Oh, I can definitely feel something happening. It feels like sandpaper grinding against my skin.
You guessed it, they drank a lot of blood.
And it's all about the amount of anticoagulant that actually went into my hand. I may be bleeding for hours at this point.
Oh yeah, then there was that time I took a sting from the velvet ant, which is ranked as having the 4th most painful sting in the insect kingdom.
Oh my gosh, guys, this is super bad.
Like I said, I do some pretty crazy things. But the reason I do them is so that we can learn about these animals, the dangers of their bites or stings, and so that ultimately we walk away with a newfound respect for some of the coolest creatures on our planet.
Ah! 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 Oh, that hurt! Ow! Ah! 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 Can you see that? Oh man, this was not a good idea, ladies and gentlemen. Woo, doggy.
However, in order to be a part of these experiments, I have to first get myself up close with the animals. And sometimes that's easier said than done.
Careful! He's gonna get it. I think he sees it. Oh! What happened? Come on, go, go!
Oh no! Ah!
What's wrong? Did you catch it?
Yeah, I caught it! Ah, but the bad news is,
Oh,
I caught something else too!
Ooh, I just noticed.
Worst choice spike I've ever seen.
Oh, hold on a second.
my
Hold
God.
on. I don't want to get some of the tarantula hawk.
Oh, they're all over you, man.
Oh! Oh! Hold on a second. Let me get this under control.
Oh my gosh. Did you get the tarantula hawk at least?
I did. I caught the tarantula hawk.
Good news, we caught it. Bad news.
You nervous?
Do I look nervous?
Yep.
Yeah, guys, I am the most nervous I have ever been before one of these bite or sting episodes. As we know, yesterday I made this awesome catch. I caught a tarantula hawk, and I was so excited. And then I fell into a Troy cactus.
Think happy thoughts. 1, 2, 3.
And then I realized what I had done. I set the table for today, where I'm going to be stung by a giant spider wasp. Now, the tarantula hawk is the 2nd most painful sting in the insect kingdom. The only thing more painful than this is the bullet ant. And I felt that to work my way up the rungs of experiencing these painful insect stings, I kind of had to see what it was like to be stung by a tarantula hawk before I actually take on the bullet ant challenge. Whew, deep breath. All right, let's bring in the wasp. Oh boy, this is gonna be bad.
Here she comes.
Oh,
Oh boy.
oh my goodness.
That's a big one.
That is the largest species of wasp in the United States, ladies and gentlemen. Now you look at this insect and you say to yourself, tarantula hawk. Well, it's not a tarantula and it's not a hawk, but like a hawk, they hunt for tarantulas. What these females will do is fly around in the sky and they can actually sense chemicals in the air that will tell them where a tarantula's burrow exists. They will land on the ground, skitter across, and go down into the burrow. They will use their front arms to tempt that tarantula to come up out of its
why
burrow.
this thing kills
And
a
that
tarantula.
is where a boxing match begins. The tarantula hawk will dodge left and right, taunting that tarantula until it rears up on its back legs and exposes its fangs. Now you would think that tarantula is going to bite down and kill the tarantula hawk. Not gonna happen. This hawk is so quick, she will spin her abdomen up underneath the belly of the tarantula, insert that 1/4-inch stinger,
and the venom will instantly put that tarantula into a state of paralysis.
Okay.
Now the tarantula is not dead. It's just like this. Ah! I'm in intense pain, and I cannot move. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is where the true horror story begins. It's in a state of paralysis, and the female pulls the tarantula back down into its burrow, and there she proceeds to lay an egg on top of its abdomen. She then leaves the burrow, and the tarantula is left there, still alive and in a permanent state of paralysis. Eventually, that egg hatches, and the larva then eats the tarantula while it's still alive. How's that for one crazy horror story? Oh, okay. So they say
Imagine
that
that
the
was a
sting from the tarantula hawk is so painful it will put even a
Imagine like a, what's like a, I don't know, like a gerbil, like a really evolved gerbil that just like kills people like that. Like, you don't think it could kill a person, but I guess it can.
human into a state of paralysis for about 5 minutes. I know what you're thinking. Coyote, this is absolutely crazy. Do you want to know what Coyote's thinking right now? This is absolutely crazy. But I think if you guys are ready, I am ready to be stung by the tarantula hawk. Here we go, guys. Chance, bring in that butterfly net. I'm gonna lift this up. We're going to actually place the capsule inside of the butterfly net, just like that. Lift it up. Now I have a set of entomology forceps here. See that? And these have a very soft tip. I'm gonna be able to pick up the wasp with these forceps. But what I'm gonna do first is reach my arm in there and remove the glass capsule. Once the glass capsule's out, the net will fall down on the wasp, and I'll be able to insert the forceps in there, pick up the wasp, and remove it from the net. Okay, ready? Here we go.
So the butterfly net is here to try to prevent the wasp from flying away.
Yes.
Because how hard was it to catch this wasp?
Extremely difficult. We've been trying for days to catch one of these, and it was a very painful experience to get it based on the fact that I fell into the cholla. Okay, ready, here we go. You ready?
I'm ready.
I'm removing the glass capsule. Trying not to disturb the wasp. Okay, this is good.
Part 1, successful.
Part 1 is good. I'm gonna remove the stick. Stick is
There's also check. Yay! Ordered something and it's on the way. So, who's at me door? I don't know, they had a package. I'm guessing it was like something someone ordered. I don't know. I'm just gonna go back to what I was doing.
out. Okay, now I'm going to fold this over like
Okay.
that.
This is the last little break between you and being stung. What's going through your mind?
What's going through my mind is don't get stung right now just through the net. I have to get it perfectly with the entomology forceps. If I don't get it right on its thorax, we can't make this happen.
I don't know, man. I think you're kind of stalling on it.
I'm not stalling. Trust me, I'm not stalling. Oh boy.
Careful. Oh boy.
Got it.
Oh boy.
That is the positioning that we want.
Oh boy. Okay, so we gotta hurry up and do this.
That is a perfect hold right there. Now, before, look how much my hand is shaking. Hold on.
So I get a shot of her.
Okay,
Oh boy, look
I've
at
got
the
a
abdomen
really good hold.
Wow, look at that abdomen going.
I got a really good hold on her. It took me a minute to get the right hold, but the right hold is what is important. Now, I do have the glass capsule right here, so I'm hoping that I have the wherewithal after the sting to quickly pick up the glass enclosure and put it back over top of the wasp so it doesn't escape and we can get some more B-roll shots with it. But guys, do be aware that if I do immediately go into a state of paralysis, just let the wasp fly away. Don't try to grab it, don't do anything. It'll be back into the wild and everything will be fine.
All right, Coyote. You okay, man? Your heart racing?
Million miles a second. This is the most nervous I've ever been to take a sting or bite from anything. My hand is shaking. Are you guys all ready?
Oh yeah, I'm ready if you're ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay.
Here we go. I'm Coyote Peterson, and I'm about to enter the sting zone with the tarantula hawk.
Let's go for it.
1,
Oi.
2, here we go. 3.
You alright?
What are you doing?
Yep. Oh! Oh my gosh! Oh! Oh!
Okay.
What are they doing?
Tell me what you're feeling.
I can't move my arm! That is the most intense pain I've ever felt! I don't think I can talk!
Maybe something we can do.
Are you okay, man? I'm getting nervous. Are you feeling anything like, should you be worried?
Nope, I just can't move my arm. I think I'm gonna cry. Coyote Peterson doesn't cry though, right? Oh! Oh! It is! It's like my arm is in a state of paralysis right now. Ah! Ah! Ah!
You guys can walk.
Do you need anything?
Right there.
You see it?
Wow. Oh, wow.
Looks like your arm is swelling up.
Second wave of pain. It's actually receding at this point. Oh, wow.
All right, so this would be the cows.
That zone right there is a hot radiating pain. And you can see the stinger where it went in right there, that red mark. I've read that it's like getting tased with a taser gun. I've never been tased before, but I can tell you that the pain is unbelievable right now. All up and down my forearm. Wow, I'd actually slightly liken it to the Gila monster at this point. It feels really hot, really, really hot.
Dang it.
Hot to the touch. Wow, it's see
This
if
will
my
be the
arm is
cow
warm
one,
to you.
that's the sheep one.
Oh yeah, it's all really, it's like really taut.
Oh, hold on, let me walk around for a second.
I need wheat now.
Okay, let's come back into the scene here. Oh, you little bugger. I am lightheaded at the moment, but the sting from the tarantula hawk is serious. I can see why it's ranked as a 2 on the insect sting pain index. And at this juncture, I think it's safe to say that I've worked my way up the ladder and am ready for the bullet ant challenge. I know you are all waiting in anticipation for that one. Trust me, it's coming. I'm Coyote Peterson. Be brave. Stay wild. We'll see you on the next adventure. All right, let's let this go back off into the desert. We safely released the tarantula hawk back into the wild. And as it flew away, I think we were all a bit relieved that this sting was over and done with. And while the impact of the sting and the intensity of the pain was far superior to that of the velvet ant, it only lasted for about 5 minutes. I had no major adverse reactions. However,
that's all.
my arm was sore for the rest of the day. And 24 hours later, it looked like a water balloon. And it really itches. And I really shouldn't itch it, but that feels so good. The tarantula hawk is an extraordinary insect. And while their sting is powerful, they have no interest in stinging humans. If you ever see one in the wild, admire it from a safe distance, as you have absolutely nothing to fear. That is, unless you are a tarantula. Have you ever wondered how to properly care for an insect sting? If so,
I gotta do this stupid thing. quick. Yo. Where'd that other
We
cow
have caught a
go?
bullet ant, and we have it in the glass capsule. And right now, Mark is filming the final macro shots, and I am 2 minutes away from being stung by the insect that supposedly has the most painful sting in the insect kingdom. I think I'm gonna be fine.
Where'd that other cow go?
Ooh, guys, the heart rate is going today. This is it.
I mean, it doesn't matter. But
1, 2, 3. Oh, it's stuck in my arm! It's stuck in my arm! Ah!
Buddy.
Hidden within the darkness of the Costa Rican rainforest, a legend exists beneath the ancient canopy. Indigenous people refer to it as bala, which means bullet. It is rumored that just a single sting from this animal is so excruciating that it feels as if one has been shot with a gun. They say this creature is not only to be avoided, but feared by all who hear its name.
There you
Bala.
are.
Bala. Bala. Over the course of the past year, I have taken on the challenge of being stung by some of the planet's most notorious insects. It all began with harvester ants, a common species
That
in the
other cow
southwestern
go.
United
There you are.
States that hails as having the most toxic insect venom in the world. I took around 60 stings and walked away, mostly unscathed.
Ah, they're all over my hands now. Look at that. There's one on my neck.
Next, I buried my hands into a nest of fire ants. The pain was like sticking your hands into a burning ring of fire.
Ow, ow, ow. Oh!
The aftermath? One of my biggest regrets, as my hands were swollen for a month and permanently scarred, even to this day.
Ow.
One would think I had gone far enough, and then we came upon the velvet ant. Famous for having the longest stinger in the world, it sent me into agonizing pain for nearly 30 minutes. Okay, let me get back here.
You alright? What are you feeling?
Go!
Sheep, missed.
Oh, wow. My next challenge was the tarantula hawk, which is ranked as the second most painful sting in the insect kingdom. Here we go.
You alright?
The pain was so intense that it put me on the ground with my arm in a state of paralysis for nearly 5 minutes.
I can't move my arm.
I was ascending the sting pain index, and I could see the peak of the mountain. It looked down at me with black beady eyes, an alien-looking creature amongst all other animals, and a name that cast fear into the hearts of men. But before I could go flesh to stinger, first, we needed to find a bullet ant. Today is Bullet Ant Challenge Day. I'm actually pretty excited about this. As long as we can find a bullet ant, I'm gonna get stung by one. So guys, keep your eyes peeled. These little ants can be anywhere. Well, I guess they aren't really little. They're probably about this big. So let's head down here into the rainforest and see if we can find one.
Alright.
Believe it or not, bullet ants are incredibly common on the Caribbean side of Costa Rica. And setting the stage for a sting was only going to take a single one. Seems simple. However, finding them can be quite the challenge, especially when dealing with some of the most difficult filming conditions we have ever faced.
Oh boy, that is the disorienting thing about the rainforest. Everything looks the same no matter what direction you turn. Mario! Yeah, all right. Okay, found him. Ha! Got nervous there for a second. Let's keep going.
For days we scoured the jungle, traversed rushing rivers, fought torrential rainfall, and sloshed through what seemed like an endless maze of mud. The goal was to find a creature no longer than a needle, in a haystack that literally spanned thousands of acres.
Alright,
It seemed as if all was lost. And finally, after several days,
I'm gonna build an actual house. This is just what we have right now, and then I'm gonna mine, because I need to mine.
of searching, the sun came out, and fate took its course.
I just saw an ant up on the tree here. Come up really slow. This might be a nest.
You think you got a nest?
I mean, the ground looks the same as it has in most of the jungle, but there's a hole here. I definitely saw a large ant moving up on the side of that, but before I just storm up there,
Did you just see one, or do you
I
see a
saw
few?
one ant. But this looks like there's a hole right there.
Where?
You see that? This looks like it could be a nest.
I don't see the hole. Can you point to it?
Oh, there's one coming out right there.
Coming out.
Let's see if I can get him on the stick. There we go. There we go.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's going right towards my hand. That is a bullet ant right there. Hold on, I'm just gonna put it in the container. Ah! Oh!
Mark, watch out. Watch out. I think there's.
They going on me?
I think so, man. I think they're swarming.
We have definitely found a bullet ant nest. There's no question about it. I was in there trying to get a single ant, and they started swarming out. Okay, this just went from slightly dangerous to extremely dangerous because there was one crawled up on my hand, and I got startled, and I flicked it off of me. I need to go back and get the container. We need to get an ant. All right, come on, get on the stick.
Got
My
one.
hand is shaking. I got one. Nope, it came off. I got one. I got one. Back up, back up, back up. Hooray! It's going right towards my hand. Oh boy.
Torches.
It's attacking the tip of the stick. I'm gonna put it down right here on the dirt. Yeah! All right, I'm gonna get it in this cup. Got it!
Walk right in.
Ah! Woo! Holy cow! Oh my gosh! Hold on, wait, check your legs, check your legs.
See anything, Mario?
No, you're good.
Hey, you good,
Oh
buddy?
my gosh.
I need more wood.
If I was that nervous
I
just to
live right
catch
next
the
to a
ant,
forest.
I can't imagine how nervous I'm going to be to actually be stung by it. Oh, this is wild. All right, let's take the ant down here into a flatter area, get the scene under control. It's time to go through with the bullet ant challenge.
Let's do it.
Woo! Yes! Got our ant! Guys, I don't know. We have caught a bullet ant, and we have it in the glass capsule, and right now Mark is filming the final macro shots, and I am 2 minutes away from being stung by the insect
2
that
minutes.
supposedly has the most painful sting.
In 5
insect kingdom.
sailor minutes.
Actually seeing
Wait,
bullet ant
5
face to face.
sailor minutes.
Coyote pack. It is unbelievably intimidating. I have a feeling that it is going to be unbelievably painful, but I am ready. Oh. This is it. We are here. This is Costa Rica, and that, ladies and gentlemen, dare I say it, is one monster-sized bullet ant. All right, before we get into this, let's just go over some basic safety. For everybody out there watching,
Yeah.
we have taken all the proper medical
When was that?
precautions. What we have right here is an epinephrine pen in case my body reacts negatively to the venom. Now, I will note that there are no reported cases of humans dying from the sting of a bullet ant.
All right, Coyote, so what's the game plan? What are you
There's no-
thinking here? How are we going to get you stung by the bullet ant?
Yeah. How are we gonna
Let's
get
be
me
honest, how
stung?
many people have
I
been
love
stung
that
by a
question, Mark.
bullet
I
ant?
appreciate that. Okay, well, this one is very similar to the velvet ant. This is gonna go down one of two ways. The first thing that we're gonna try is I'm gonna lift up the glass capsule and then we're gonna place it there. If it doesn't sting me like that, then I will use the forceps, where I will pick it up by its thorax and, just like the tarantula hawk, induce a sting. One way or another, there is no question about it, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I'm going to be stung by a bullet ant.
I get it.
All right, it's time.
GoPro rolling. We are rolling. All right, now what I'm gonna do is tip up the glass capsule and then place the
Wait, I
ant
don't have any wheat.
down onto my forearm. Here we go. Mark, your shot good?
Dang it.
Are you sure about this?
Yep, no turning back now. Mario, ready?
Let's do it.
Here we go. Ant on my skin. 1, 2.
Wait.
This is it. No turning back. 3. Ant is on my forearm. Look at that. Okay, it's just trying to
I
climb
can
out of
get
the
more
glass.
sheep.
I don't
Hooray!
just realized it's actually on my arm. It is looking a little bit agitated. I can feel the little legs grabbing onto my skin. And right now it is just trying to get out of the capsule. It's thinking, okay, something's new. It can probably sense the heat of my skin and also the smell of my skin. These ants can pick up different pheromones. We'll let it go a few
Yo,
seconds
there's 3 of
longer.
them.
And I think, similar to the velvet ant, that this ant is going to need to be held with forceps to induce a sting. Okay, I'm going to tip the glass capsule back up and get the ant under control. Are you ready? Yep. 1, 2, control. Here we go.
Woohoo! Oh man.
Ugh.
You alright?
Cut the GoPro.
I'm just going through your head right now. What was that like?
I'm lightheaded. Lightheaded. Oh, the nerves that takes, guys. When the ants were coming out of the nest, they were very, very angry. And I think at this point the ant has calmed down and it's just thinking, can I get out of this glass capsule? And I was not bitten, I was not stung. So what I'm gonna do now is use the forceps to pick up the ant, place it onto my forearm, and I'm going to take a sting. Here we go. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
GoPro is rolling. Okay. I'm literally at the summit of the insect
For a second, I
sting
thought I was gonna
pain
say,
index.
I'm literally
So what I'm gonna do
Coyote
now is remove
Peterson.
the glass. Ant is live, okay? It is out and active. I am going to now pick it up with the forceps. Got it. There we go. That right there is a perfect hold right on the thorax. And wow, look at that. The stinger is already flying. Does that give you enough space there, Mark, to be able to see the stinger as it goes into my arm?
Yes, sir.
We've got clear visibility on the abdomen. Here we go. I'm going to move the little wooden base out of the way. Glass capsule is right here in frame. Forearm on the table. I'm Coyote Peterson, and I'm about to take on the Bullet Ant Challenge. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
1, 2. Oh my gosh, this is it. 3. Oh, it's stuck in my arm! It's stuck in my arm! Oh, the stinger is stuck in my arm! Look at that! Oh. Okay, it's off, it's off, it's off! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh,
You alright?
oh my god, it is really bad! Oh my gosh, I think it has the tarantula lock top!
Okay, I need That's a good amount.
Yeah! Oh! Did you see that? The stinger was stuck into my forearm, right into the vein. There is the sting insertion point right there. Oh my gosh! It is like, oh, it's hot! Oh, I can feel the venom already, right in my forearm. Ah! Oh, it is. It's number 1. Ah!
Let's go.
Oh my gosh! Oh, it's burning more! It's getting worse! Hold on, hold on, hold on! Ah! Oh! Ah! Oh, my whole arm is getting really tight. Ah! Ah! Oh my gosh, Mark, put your arm out here.
copper, I
Just
need
tell them.
iron.
Feel my forearm.
Wow.
Dude, it is like rock hard. I think it's spasming up the muscle. Now, the toxin that comes out of the sting of a bullet ant is a toxin, which can cause you to hallucinate. So I don't know how much venom actually went into my arm. All I know is that the stinger was in my forearm for a considerable amount of time.
I'm gonna stop.
Oh my gosh. Oh, dude, I think my neck is having a muscle spasm too. My whole muscle structure is like pounded right now. What is that? Okay, that's not good. Let's keep an eye on that. My neck is like stiffening up. My entire arm feels like it's having a spasm right now. Okay.
Is it getting better or worse?
No, it's worse. It's coming in waves of pain now. My gosh. It is. Hold on. I'm super lightheaded. Like super lightheaded.
You need some water?
Yeah, you're like getting flushed. Your face is like turning red. You're getting like puffy under your eyes.
I'm sweating bullets right now. Bullets of sweat for the bullet ant. Okay, I'm gonna try to stay composed. We're gonna have to cut the scene pretty quickly. I'm in a lot of pain right now. Okay, at the moment, I'm experiencing hot radiating waves of pain. It feels as if someone has stabbed me with a hot poker, and I can actually feel the venom. It's throbbing. It's very similar to the bite of the Gila monster. When I was bitten by the Gila monster, it was intense pain, and then it would reside, and then it would return with a vengeance. This is... At this point, the tarantula hawk was already done hurting. This is getting worse. This is getting worse. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to take this for 24 hours. It pumped me full of venom. This is gonna be bad. It's one thing to get tagged and, you know, to be, I got stung. It's another thing to be like, I was just hoping you got that shot mark where it was literally latched on and stinging me. Oh, I am sweating bullets right now. It is humid, but my body is on fire. It's been about 20 minutes since the sting. Look at my arm. It feels like it is on fire, about up to my shoulder. Extremely painful right in that region. It's red, it is swollen. But I feel composed enough to give you guys a proper outro. Now, they say that this pain is gonna last for 24 hours, and my goodness, if it does, I'm in for one wild day. But I think it goes without question that the bullet ant sting is the most painful that I have faced thus far on the insect sting pain index. However, as some of you may know, there are whispers that there is possibly a more painful sting out there. The warrior wasp may challenge the bullet ant's claim at the peak of the insect sting pain index. Am I going to be willing to take on that challenge? Stay tuned and we'll find out. I'm Coyote Peterson. Be brave. Stay wild. We'll see you on the next adventure. Woo! What a day.
As we returned this legendary creature back to its colony, the insect was immediately greeted by the other ants. Like a soldier
Can I make
who had
stone
returned from a
stairs?
great battle, and who would perhaps share its tale of the giant human it had defeated with a single sting. And as I watched this fearless gladiator disappear into the darkness, from my perspective, I too felt as if I had
think I
defeated
made
a
too many.
giant. A giant ladder I challenged myself to climb, that we have all come to know as the insect sting pain index. I am proud to say I made it, and that when it comes to the most painful sting in the insect kingdom, so far, it definitely belongs to the bullet ant.
It has been a long 24 hours. Now, they say that the bullet ant is the 24-hour ant. My arm is still sore today. Guys, look at my arm. I think that the venom actually scarred the skin right there. I don't know if you can see it on my face. I'm exhausted. Barely slept at all last night because my arm was just like pulsating. I could feel these hot waves of pain going through it. I guess we'll see where it's at in 48 hours. It's still stinging now.
Legends are born from the stories we are told, and as they are passed down from generation to generation, they oftentimes become so grandiose, they are nearly impossible to believe. But when it comes to the legend of Vala, trust me when I say, the tales are true. If you thought the bullet ant sting was intense, make sure to check out the aftermath and the steps I took to immediately reduce the searing pain.
And don't forget, subscribe so you can join me and the crew on this season of Breaking Trail.
Instead of Breaking Bad, it's Breaking Trail. That's a stupid joke. Yeah, I need it.
The Insect Sting Pain Index needs no new introduction in relation to the work that we do, and my climb toward its summit began with a small creature known as the harvester ant. This experiment into what happens from an onslaught of stings opened the door to a world of pain that I would attempt to endure in the name of education and science.
Ah, there's one on my neck. Mario, get the one off my neck.
If you were watching this video, there's a good chance you remember the velvet ant. Also known as a cow killer, this wingless wasp is famous for having the largest stinger in the insect kingdom. A sting from that creature was intense, but it didn't end there.
This is the worst sting I've ever taken. Oh my gosh, guys, this is super bad.
That sting was intense. This one
Tarantula
is
Hawk
seriously
delivered
intense.
as promised, with a
No,
tidal
no,
wave
no,
of
no,
pain that literally put my arm into a state of paralysis.
I can't move my arm.
And finally came the moment that the world had been waiting for. The one and only bullet ant. Ranked as having the most painful sting in the insect kingdom, it seemed as if I had conquered the Sting Pain Index mountain.
Oh, the stinger's stuck in my arm, look at that.
I had reached the summit. I had done it. Or had I? Whispers began to drift amongst the YouTube comments section, and questions began to arise as to whether or not the bullet ant was truly the king of sting.
Oh, it's burning more. It's getting worse. Hold on, hold on, hold on.
These whispers turned into a haunting echo. What about the warrior wasp? Coyote, have you heard about the warrior wasp? Are you going to be stung by the warrior wasp? Warrior wasp, warrior wasp, warrior wasp.
That
Goobers.
is an enormous nest of angry warrior wasps.
How do you know they're angry?
Man, they're a lot higher up there than I thought. This is gonna definitely be tough. Look again, double check. Yep, those are warrior wasps. 100%, and that nest is so big, there are probably thousands of them in there, all inside the walls. All it takes is a little disturbance for them to literally spill out and swarm like mad. And they're incredibly fast,
Iron.
much faster than your typical paper
And
wasp.
lapis. Yeah.
The local expert that tipped us off to this field where he said, yeah, I've seen warrior wasps there before, actually at one point threw a rock through a nest. And I was told that they spilled out of the nest so fast, he barely even had time to think about running, let alone making an escape to try to get to his vehicle. And in the process, he was stung multiple times and had to go to the hospital.
Ow.
We do know they are incredibly fast and incredibly aggressive. So, for Mark and Mario, we're gonna actually set up a mosquito net here underneath the overhang of this tree. Now that will hopefully keep you guys safe and out of the sting zone, because as we know, the sting zone goal with this is simply on my forearm, not all over our bodies. I'm gonna be wearing a bee suit, so hopefully that will protect me as I go in to extract one of these ornery little insects, and with any luck, I'm gonna get one up close for the cameras. Known as one of the most aggressive paper wasp species in the world, these beautiful insects carry the warrior moniker from their commitment to attacking anything that disturbs their nest. However,
I can make
very
a bucket,
few people
which
have
means I
ever
can
been
grow my
stung by one
farm.
of these insects,
Yay!
because unlike normal paper wasp species, they often build their massive nests high up in the trees of the Central and South American rainforests, a place where humans virtually never encounter them.
Let's go catch a warrior wasp. All right, guys, I think I'm ready.
Let's get you tucked underneath
Those are
the
shears for my sheep.
net here. Now, in the event that I am swarmed, it is best for you guys to just stay completely put and underneath
what's with
this.
the
Wrap
paper
yourselves
wasp
up as
thing?
tight as you can.
What paper wasp
There's a good
thing?
chance they're not going to get through there.
Also, it
Mosquito
still
net,
didn't
so
work.
all the webbing is very tightly wound.
Yeah.
My brother in Christ, why
Nothing
is
can
it
really
not
get
working?
through this, but still, it's going to be a pretty nerve-wracking.
I set up
experience.
this whole
thing is swarmed
stupid
by the most painful stinging
alert
wasp
box
in the
thing,
world.
and it still doesn't work.
All right,
Are you guys ready?
ready? Let's do it.
It's a video of a paper wasp guy. So, oh. Yeah, he's gonna be.
All right, guys.
I
I'm
don't
now
know.
going to slowly approach the nest.
Yeah, he's gonna be stung by a warrior
and
wasp
the goal is going to be to just
for the funny.
hold the net up in the air and see if I can get wasps to actually come to the net. If I'm swarmed, it is going to be one incredibly bad situation. I'm very close now. We're all down on the low end. Whoa,
Can't wait to resist.
starting to swarm around
Yep.
me. There are a couple moving around me left and right.
A science, I guess.
My tactic was
And
simple.
entertainment.
Coax a single wasp from the nest using my extendable GoPro arm, and then quickly swipe it up using my entomology net. This was primed to be one of the most dangerous animal catches I had ever attempted, as disturbing the nest could literally mean thousands of these fearless warriors swarming me and the crew.
Okay, I'm going to cut this handheld camera and go for a catch. Here we go. I got one. I got one. Definitely got one. A big one, too. Woo! Holy cow, that totally worked. Okay, there it is, right there in the net. You see it? And what I did is I just provoked one off the edge with the aquapod and got it right into the net. Check that out. Wow, okay, now this is the difficult part. I need to safely get it out of the net and into the capsule. Give me 1 second here. Oh man, my arm is shaking. That was the most perfect swipe I could have possibly attempted. Nothing got scared. It was wasp on the edge of the net. I just poked it with the aquapod. It came off. One swipe, and I had it. Hold on a second.
Maybe.
Yes, there it is. Wow, there you have it. That
Trees.
is the warrior wasp. Oh my gosh, that is a large wasp. Wow, I was excited to catch it. Now I realize I have just sealed my fate. That is crazy. Look at the abdomen on that creature.
Goober.
Well,
When does he get
part
stung?
one of this mission
Soon.
is in the capsule. Part two is to get me stung. I have a feeling this may be just as bad as the bullet ant.
Do I need anything else?
Just based on the knowledge that these are extremely aggressive, I have a feeling that the sting is going to be unbelievably painful, but I am mentally prepared to take this sting, and I know that this is the moment that everybody's been waiting for. We thought that I had climbed the insect sting pain index and reached the summit, and that was it. The bullet ant was it. But of course, we all knew that we teased the warrior wasp at the end of that episode, and ever since, you guys have been asking for it. So today,
I got stung
Eddie
without
Peterson
trying. Why
is
don't
going to
the wasp
deliver.
sting this time?
here we go.
I don't know. I don't even know what that meant. Wait, is the wasp more painful than the bullet ant? Maybe?
There it is. That is a warrior
That's what's been
wasp.
told.
Now, the ultimate question that we are answering today is, will the warrior wasp's sting be more painful than the bullet ant? I have to just sit back for a second and admire this creature.
How can something only that big, about an inch in length, possibly contain such a potent sting? Look at that iridescent blue coloration on the wings, and its
Goodbye.
abdomen almost looks as if it's covered in velvet. You'll notice the body structure of this wasp is very distinct. Of course, it has the head, it has a thorax, and then a very
survival.
narrow space between its
With
thorax
the
and
Wither
its
Storm
abdomen.
mod, so
Now,
like
one thing
when
that I
I'm
did
done with
notice
the
when we
game,
saw these out
I can
flying
just
around
spawn
the
it.
nest
Hold on.
is when they fly, they actually turn their abdomens upwards to a
Where is
point
it?
in the air. Very different looking than other wasp species that we see flying around. It's interesting.
I'm doing
is that
this
thing
as
looks like a warrior.
as, like, a
and when
showcase.
all of them are together and they're on the outside of the hive, what they will do to ward off anything that's thinking about getting into the hive is they will go.
It's like once I'm ready, I just take this,
And
put it
sometimes they
here,
are
and then
actually
spawn a
called
Wither Storm.
drumming wasps because they beat their wings together all in unison, and that's where they get the name warrior wasp. It sounds like soldiers marching. So when I look at this creature and its fierce appearance, definitely reminds
but it's
me
sponsored
of
at the
one
beginning, yeah.
determined warrior. And
I'm
you know,
doing
the other thing that's
survival.
real interesting about these wasps is they have massive front mandibles. Now, this is a species that will kill caterpillars and bring them back to feed their young, but they mostly feed on nectars and sugars. So this
As
is
in the
not
whole
a creature that's
game
out
is
there
running
hunting
away
for
from the
itself, only
storm,
hunting for
like
its
he's-
young.
yeah,
But
kind
those
of,
front
yeah.
mandibles I could easily see would be used
Like, you can actually
to
kill it.
decapitate or kill
But it's, like,
something
really
like a
difficult.
caterpillar or grub. Whoa, it's an intimidating face on that creature. Almost looks like the face of the bullet ant, but of course it has wings and a slightly different body structure. This is the only time I have ever seen a blue wasp. Look at that. Now, just like we did with the tarantula hawk, the way to get this animal to sting me is we're going to actually place the glass capsule inside of this net. And I'm going to take off the glass top, let the net fall down on top of the insect, and I'm going to pick it up with this entomology forceps. I think you guys all know the game plan from there. Coyote's arm goes down on the table, the insect touches my forearm, and a sting is induced. Now, of course, for safety, we always have an epinephrine pen on set, just in case anybody's wondering. I'm gonna just place this off to the side at this point. And if you guys are ready, let's get the warrior wasp into the net. Mark, are you all set?
I'm all set. What happens if the wasp gets aggressive and flies at us?
Ooh, that's a great question, because I will tell you what, this is one fast insect. Now, when I am stung, as always, I'm gonna try to get the glass capsule back over top. If I do not, and the wasp flies off, just hold your ground for a second. Good chances it just wants to escape, and it's not gonna come after you guys. But if you are stung, I'm pretty much just gonna turn the cameras around and film you guys to see what happens.
Let's not do that today.
Let's hope that doesn't happen. Well, so far I've managed
If
to
you
get
get
every
stung,
one of these stinging insects back inside the glass capsule so that we can safely
They should
release
clip
it back
the
into the
wasp
wild right where
wings
it
so
came
it can't
from.
get away.
And
No,
with any luck,
that's
we'll be able
not
to
the
pull that
point.
off
The point
again
is to
once
see
more
what the
today.
sting's like.
That streak alive, please.
Yes, yes. For you guys' sake, let's
And then to
definitely
put
keep it
the
alive.
animal
Mario,
back.
are you ready?
Ready.
Mark, are you ready?
I'm ready. If you're ready.
Also, they have ways for it to not fly away.
All right, I am going to slide the warrior wasp off to the side. You stay there, buddy. And I'm going to place the net right in the middle of the table. Now, just like I did with the tarantula hawk, I'm then going to replace the capsule right there, and I'm going to lift up the net. See that? Good, you guys got that shot?
Yep.
I'm now going to remove the glass capsule
Yeah.
and let the wasp.
Delicate procedure.
Okay. The wasp is in the net. I'm going to gently pin it, and I need to grab it right at the back of its thorax. Got it. Perfect hold. Okay. Wow. There we have it.
God, there's a lot
Okay,
of
I'm gonna
cold.
have to do this quick, and that is about as good a hold as I am going to get.
I just need a stinger.
Whoa, look at that stinger. I'm Coyote Peterson, and I'm about to enter the sting zone with the warrior wasp. Here we go. 1, 2.
Right already. Talk to me, what are you feeling?
Oh man, yeah, oh, it's bad. Oh man, it's getting a lot worse really quickly. So far, not as bad as the bullet ant though. Nope, hold on. Sharp shooting pain. There's a sting zone right there. See that?
Right now,
Oh my
when we
gosh,
go
my
down, it
arm is
doesn't
swelling
hit us in the
really
head.
quickly.
Just
Hold on, back to the table, back to the table. Okay, so
okay, bye bye.
what is happening right now is the venom is getting into my bloodstream, right? And what's happening is it is breaking down the membranes around my blood cells and it's causing them to scatter. Now there are cells in there that are neurons, right? Those neurons are sending messages to my brain that are screaming pain, pain, pain. And trust me when I say there's massive amounts of pain going through my arm right now. Initial onset is not as bad as the bullet ant, but it's an electrical shock similar to that of the tarantula hawk. Hold on, let me compose myself here just for a second. Oh my gosh, the pain is actually getting worse as time goes on. And I don't know if that's actually the venom taking hold or that's just the neurons firing to my brain saying, you are in a lot of pain right now, Coyote. Hold on guys, give me a second. See the red?
Need more squirmy. Like you can't sit still.
This is more of a continuous sting than the bullet ant was. This keeps firing. This just keeps firing. Cut this GoPro.
Let me know if I need to be worried. Talk to me.
I'm trying to just mentally like absorb the pain right now, and I mean we're tired. We've been working hard all day, and it's hot out here. I'm lightheaded. You know, when you get into a really hot shower and the steam sets on, you feel like you're gonna faint. I do feel like I'm getting close to fainting, and that is not good. I'm just trying to control my breathing. Look at that welt. Man,
Yeah, you can definitely.
that thing walloped me. I can only imagine what it would be like to be
Zombie.
swarmed by these. Just a single sting dwarfs the sting of a yellow jacket. The initial sting was not as painful as the tarantula hawk, but then it set in, and it was electrical in nature. Felt like an electrical current going into my arm. And I was over here, I was hitting the ground saying, it's not as bad as the bullet ant, but in its own way, it's different because the bullet ant hit me and then just kept radiating. This feels like I'm being stung over and over and over.
Man, it's really swollen. It usually don't swell that quickly.
Look at that. Go ahead, put your hand out. Feel the tautness of my forearm.
Oh yeah.
And you can see
Oh yeah. Big time.
stinger insertion point is definitely swollen. It is very much isolated. It almost looks like a little BB or something underneath my skin.
These goobers.
You know, you're reacting more like you did with the bees. With that, the immediate welt.
You know, my body may start to react differently to venom. At this point, I'm just feeling really lightheaded, very hot. My arm is very hot, and not
Feeling
necessarily a state of paralysis like the tarantula hawk, but
Any tightness
No,
in your
forget it.
chest or?
not my chest, tightness in my hand. Like this motion, squeezing of my hand is very, very difficult right now. Really having a hard time squeezing down a fist. And you can see the swelling setting in there. It does still feel like pins and needles in my arm, but I know that everybody wants me to answer the question, is the sting from the warrior wasp more painful than the bullet ant? I would definitely say that the bullet ant is worse. However, keep this in mind. If you come across a bullet ant while you're out there venturing through the rainforest of Costa Rica, let's say one lands on your arm, falls out of a tree, and stings you, you can easily brush it off. However, if you stumble upon a nest of warrior wasps and you disturb it, you
going to have thousands of angry insects attacking you. And not only are they going to be attacking, but they are going to be chasing as you run through the underbrush. Now, I imagine if you were to take sting after sting after sting, it could potentially be lethal. So word to the wise, if you're out there in the rainforest of Costa Rica, simply admire these animals from a safe distance and always pay attention to your surroundings. I'm Coyote Peterson. Be brave. Stay wild. We'll see you on the next adventure.
Hey, wait a second. I feel like we're missing something.
What?
Your famous line.
Oh, you didn't notice my t-shirt?
Oh,
I've been wearing this all day, man. Check it out.
That's
I read the
funny.
comments, guys.
As I hiked back through the sweltering rainforest, I could
All right, let's watch something else. That's something we can watch. It's just kind of like background noise. Not sure.
Oh, personal assistance. Mate, having technology organise your calendars and like sort messages and help you with stuff, mate, it's been around for a little while. I mean, like nowadays you can just ask computers to generate a whole new video series for you that's never been made and it'll just go boink and just do it for you. But mate, not that long ago, the idea of having a machine actually be clever enough to do anything for you like that, like you can just talk to it and say, oi, what's the shopping list for Tuesday? And it's just like, oh, it's crab day, buy more crabs. You go, oh, I gotta buy crabs. That just didn't seem realistic. Then in October 2011,
Tell you today all about the brand new iPhone 4S.
the iPhone 4S. This is brand new. Actually, can you believe that no one opened this? Like, this is just fun to open if you care or not. Oh, 16 gigs.
There's probably put lights
iPhone
around
people,
here, so
remember
that
when it was just 16 gig minimum for like an
Blueberries don't
eternity?
spawn.
Apple, you stingy jerks. Oops, resale gone. Uh-oh, no longer collectible. I don't care. I want to smell a new nugget. Release the Siri. Sticking to yes. Oh, how cute. Remember when phones fit in your hand? Such a dense nugget. Man, even this thing's an absolute dinosaur and you just see the screen situ. Now let it be known, I support this. I don't care if it doesn't fit my pocket anymore. I want a giant screen. I mean, we'll get to the nugget in a bit. I mean, look how thick the box is. It actually comes with things. Huh. It's still got that new smell. Like, it smells brand stinking new, which is like a slight hint of plastic factory. But like in a good way, you know what I mean? Ew, an American one. This is useless to me. This is just how you start fires around here. Our wall power is just too much. Ew. Second gen Nug Buds. I mean, it's got the microphone in it. That is fun. But this is when Apple earbuds still absolutely stunk. Like, most companies couldn't get these right. Oh, cable. We need this. And I think that's, yeah, that's it. Oh, I mean, the book. Oh, that old iOS. Kind of wish we can go back to it. Oh, FaceTime was a big deal. And I think at this time they actually thought it was going to be like a standard across like even Android and everything. Never happened. Typing and editing. iPhone corrects and suggests words as you type. So if you type a wrong letter, just keep typing. And like, you know, this idea of it predictively trying to guess what you're trying to say, that was a feature in 2011. Maps. Are they talking about Apple Maps? Apple Maps wasn't out yet, was it? Wasn't ruining iPhones yet. Whoa, super early iCloud. Who cares? Oh, stickers. I better not waste any of them. Oh, ooh, this is fun. My brand new Nug. Oh, no fingerprints on it yet. Oh, well, what happens if I press this? Is there anything left in it? Of course there isn't. It may not actually turn on. Oh yeah, this is when the 30-pin
What else
cables
can we
were
do?
getting really cheap. The super early ones are really thick and nice. This is kind of nasty. All right, this is wall power to start with because we're gonna wake the Nug. That's a dang good start. Very good. Look how serious the older Apple logos look. Right? It's got like a whoosh in it. It's like the linen background. Is that what they call it? Yeah, linen. Slide to unlock. iconic, English. Makes sense.
I'm gonna renovate
United States,
the farm.
I'll tolerate it. Oh, the touchscreen was freaking out, and it wouldn't let me put in passwords for the Wi-Fi or anything. Not a good start. And now it's like, well, plug. Now it's like, plug me into the dinger's computer. Well, fine. Not good. Oi, come on, buddy. I'm doing what you asked. Don't you die on me. No. Why? Why now? What you? I was just using you. You kidding? My nugget. I was saving this. I've had this for years. Oh. All right, that's wall power again. Okay. So you work from that, but you don't work directly from a computer? Okay. Like just. Don't die on me now. You're brand new. This is what I was doing earlier. It's like, do you want to enable Zoom? All right, you know, fine, enable it. If it would make you shut up. I think it's because it's touching all over the screen or something. It's just assuming that I don't know what I'm doing. The stupid idiot needs to smell the internet to get started. It's working off this power bank, but it won't work out the computer. 3, 2, 1. Oh. I feel like it just quickly do it. Now I'm just digging through my hoard to see if do I have another 4S laying around. And I think this one's a 4 because of where the antenna lines are. See, they're in different spots. Because the 4, if you grabbed it funny, you lost all reception. No, this is not a 4S. Well, while I magically wait for this to turn on, and this has an ironic twist to do with Siri anyway, I want to smell the buds. I remember these being terrible.
We'll expand on
They
it when
really
it
do just
grows.
kind of sound like mids and maybe a little bit of bass and a little bit of top end. You know what I mean? They're just like Nugget Plus and them Nugget phones, but they're just a little extra. But I mean, like, we gotta try that stinking microphone.
It's like this one time, mate, I was like trying to come up with like a really cheap fuel solution, because you're like, your cars can run on natural gas, hey, and I'm like, oh, surely they can run on other gases too, hey, like hydrogen. That's heat explosive, mate, and like oxygen, that's heat explosive, mate. And so I was like, I'm gonna make a super gas by combining the two, and wonder why no one had done it. And then like I got this clear liquid. It was like, it was perfectly clear, and it like had no smell to or nothing. I'm like, well, mate, this is hardcore. This is a real deal here. And so I've dumped it into my dad's Commodore, hey, and it hydro-locked it, destroyed it, and then the mechanic said it had water in the fuel. I don't get it. How does that work, mate?
Basically sounds like the stupid microphone that come with bootlegs today. Like, have we gone nowhere in this time? Been a while since this last happened. I think this is overdue. Oh! Oh, what's wrong with him? Oh! Why is it making static noises? Ooh! What? Maybe it needs more power. What? Oh! Oh!
Can you move? Bro.
What's happening?
Just let me. There. There we go.
Oh man. Oh, they're really hot. Man. Oh, they smell great. That new apple smell. Guys, my iPhone 4S is gone, mate. She's gone. She needs to be plugged into a computer to get set up, and the computer doesn't want it. And even when it was on the power and working, the touchscreen was freaking out. It's why I can't put the Wi-Fi password in. It won't let me do it. Can we smell old iOS? Come on. You piece of junk! Why? This is from the Nugget Dip. I just want the old iOS experience. That's all.
There we go. And there we
I've
go.
let you all down. I thought by getting a brand new one, which is literally completely sealed, I'd have at least a small chance of just browsing old iOS and getting... I mean, here's the punchline. Siri didn't work here. It only worked in America. Everyone else got nothing. Siri just go, duh, and then that's it.
Just taking a first look at Siri, the voice control assistant. Where's the nearest pub?
Sorry, I can only look for businesses in the United States.
Okay, that's a little disappointing.
It took forever before we even got any sort of use of Siri, and I'll argue she's not all that useful even today. Just give me that, you piece of junk. Oh, what a disappointing Nugget experience. with a brand new device. No doubt someone's gonna send a message being like, oh, you have to do it with so-and-so and you can skip the Wi-Fi bit, but oh no. Look how bad it is. Look, the screen is caborculated. Completely.
Oh my.
It's over. It's all ogre now. That's it. Just stop. Just. She's gone. She's absolutely cooked. And it won't even connect to a computer. That's the end of it. Only consolation was the terrible microphone and the stoic effort these put up against the mojo. That was probably the most violent I've heard. I'll kill you swiftly. It's called mercy. No, this is turning into gore now. No, this is meant to be quick and pain. Oh no, I've mangled them. This was meant to be a mercy killing. Not even this could go properly. No, these are completely blunt destroyed. Gore now, oh no, they're still twitching. Not even the Nug execution went smoothly. I'm so sorry. And well, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Huge thanks to my patrons, especially these stinky names right here, because my $1 Mother Doctor videos, they're go.
Yeah, this year's been rough to this old girl, mate. And speaking of that, it's nearly the end of this trash year. At the end of the year, I always like to do a big cleanup, and I've been going through my hoard of just this mountain of nuggets, and right at the bottom, just these delicious bootleg iPods. They've sifted themselves down to the bottom as more relevant and frankly better things have piled in on top. And instead of teasing you with these one at a time, I figured since we're nearly at the end of this year, the trash year, mate, let's have a bootleg bonanza. And hey, we know why these things exist. Back in the day gone, well, hey Dad, I want an iPod Nano for Christmas. Like, I know they're heaps expensive, but like, I really want it, and that should be a good enough reason for you to get me one. Now, son, what's wrong with your Samsung? Yup. It's even got its original bag. Look, it's even got its original phones. Oh, I never noticed the old mate's gold hanging off of it. Yuck. And let's be reasonable, son. 64 megabytes ought to be enough for anyone. Hey, you could fit the Best of the Eagles album on that, and what more music do you need? Yeah, but Dad, it looks like a space potato, and like everyone makes fun of me at school and goes like, "Boy, there's the space potato farmer," because it looks like a space potato. I mean, Dad, it's the reason why we've moved school 6 times. All right, son, don't you worry. I'll look after you, and I'll save a buck doing it. We've all heard of the term no name. Well, get a vibe of the... Well, I mean, it's called the... well, I mean, let's check the barcode. I mean, is that the logo? Is that it? Right. That's all we know is just don't put it straight in the bin. Boy, am I tempted. I mean, even this thrash nano, you put it up along this side. It's the like me versus this guy that she says not to worry about. That's silver. It looks like it's made out of like cans. How does this open? Oh, we got a name. MP4 digital player. Huh. Oh, look at this driver disc. Driver. Maybe it's the PC game driver. Let's hope we don't need that. Mini USB. Oh, the stink phones, which actually look like the ones that came with the Lego player and the Nerf one. I'm starting to think these are all intertwined. Well, you know, I've got the Mojo standing by to blow them up, so, you know. Ooh, this is flocked a little bit, which gotta be luxurious. There it is. Star City, Sydney. Oh, is this like a hotel chain prize or something? Oh, like the biggest corporations make the worst crap. Which from Sydney, apparently this should be a muge or full English. It's like borderline toilet paper. On the topic of who owns and makes this thing, thank you for using the MP3 digital player of our company. Like, hey man, what company do you work for? Yes, it's AMV. A patron of mine has actually made this little thing for me to hopefully convert to AMV. So, you know, here's hoping it works. There's nothing wrong with the manual. It just belongs to no one, frankly. I still don't know who made this.
One more. Then we'll start.
Oh boy, yep. Oh look, pre-tangled. Hey, that's how you fix it. You just got that. There you go. As usual, they sound like kids' percussion. Oh, they stink. Like they smell like they've been blown up already. Probably have. Free dog poo bag. Ooh, vented dog poo bag. You gotta share the smells.
Let's
Alright,
move.
Here it is. Arming the nugget. Eyes up, everyone. Eyes up. Here we go.
Ooh, gold.
You even see that? Because I can't. It's
I
not
need
appearing
iron
on the
tools.
computer either. Look, it's falling apart. Right out the gates. It's falling apart. Hang on. Oh, it's crap. Oh, look, it's like an ogre. It's got layers. Oh, maybe if we take the screen protector off. Oh dear. Wow, what an undeniable Oh! 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 Yo! Oh, it's doing nothing. Quality control 5.
Yay.
Who let this thing pass? Star City, Sydney. Well, I mean,
What
we
the-
can quickly smell the headphones. This is called Mojo, amazing DAC, and just stinky headphone amp. The amount of power this thing chucks out. Let's have a sample.
Lapis.
You know, funny enough, they're not the absolute worst I've ever heard. They feel like junk in the ears and like they're made out of trash. Desert island situation? Sure. Like, I give them a good 3 out of 10 because I was expecting to give them a 0. Let's see how loud they go. That's not that loud. Oh, wow, they're getting real hot. Oh, they stink. Look at that battery power this guy's harnessing. Shame it's not doing anything useful with it. But I mean, I know what you guys are thinking. Why isn't it a Craig? Well, I mean, you know, we've got the original Craig Nano here, and just frankly, the amazing Craig Pod Touch, which didn't even turn on. But, you know, I guess this style of iPod video player just wasn't really up their alley. Or maybe they just don't stoop this low. They stooped this low. Of course, old mate Craig had to have a go. Oh, it's just reeking of quality, just like the other one. And yes, I know Craig still has a website. Yes, I'm well versed in the lore and story and current progress that is the March of Craig. And of course, we gotta keep this in good condition and put it back when we're done. Remember the day I found my Craig? Oh, it's lovely. Oh, hang on. It wouldn't be a Craig if it wasn't absolutely cut. 2013! That's not that long ago. The usual treasures. Craig, why have you made them inaccessible? Why are you hiding your treasures? Oh, mini USB cable, we don't need another one of them. And these are the
redstone.
most beige looking Craig phones I've
And
ever
diamonds.
seen. Oh yeah, that peels off nice. Hey, you know what? The cable to this, not absolute garbage. It's not good, but I mean, again, 3 out of 10. Nice score. Knockoff of the first gen Apple earbuds. You know, like lightning headphones were out when this thing was made. Usual protocol, everyone, stand back. I'm arming the nugget. Here it goes. Here we go. Is that the same loading as the other one? Craig, yeah, Craig. Well, we've gotten further with this one than the other one. All right, it's appeared on the Mac. I'm gonna drag some junk into it and see if it works. All right, ejecting. Over to you, Craig. Over to you,
I
Craig.
should not be in here.
I pressed eject. It's not ejecting.
Escape,
Oh,
escape,
there it
escape.
goes. Ooh, wow. Oh, look at that animation. That's not a JPEG just being scaled. Right, I've got to see if this video conversion worked. Because, like, that's all I live for. Oh, that's... Menu is the button. Come on. Huh? That's not a video. Yeah! Yukari, you genius! Look at this! We're looking at Trek on a crane! Where's that
Who's this?
speaker?
Power on. Bluetooth mode.
You always say that. Yeah. Watch how quickly we get demonetized, alright? I can only show a little bit, everyone, alright? You ready? I'm gonna yell over the top of it. Look, shatter. There you go, look, it works. And actually, it's all messed up looking. I don't want to be demonetized. It's got like a 3D effect to the video. I don't know if you can see that. It's a little bit messed up looking, but I mean, it's playing on a Craig and that makes me happy. Oh man, how do we go back? God, I hate the UI on these. Yeah, you hold it. Oh, it's got a microphone. Oh, I have to yell into it. Oh, look at the recording thing here. Total. Is that a fish or a microphone?
So like this one time I was playing golf, yeah, and I'm like hitting a good drive, yeah, and everyone's just yelling at me and it seems funny. But then it, like I learned that you actually have to go to a golf course and you can't just shoot people's front yards and just like invent where the hole is and all that sort of thing. Like there's just big divots in people's yards and like 6 windows smashed, man. I had a great time. I'm in jail.
I'll have to edit that in later. You have to tell me if it's any good or not. I'm guessing it's not. We know it plays sound, so go on. Let's see if the photo worked. Oh, there it is. Just do it, Craig. Just do it, Craig. I don't care. Just show the friggin'. Yeah, look, it's bitey Frank. Bite.
I have a lot of birds.
Well, all right then. That's good enough with me. Let's see what happens when we unplug this. Yeah, instant off. It's not even that old. Well, go on. Let's smell the headphones. Yeah, they are way worse than the no-name headphones. These are dreadful. All right, let's stretch them out. Yeah. They suck. Oh, and they smell. This might not be blowing them up, but man, it is stressing them out. I wouldn't do this to any of my regular headphones. Well, a video worked. Wow, let's put it back in the box for the Craig collection. Hey, look. It's the first ever shuffle. I absolutely love mine. I use it for my homework back in the day. You got like the clip that makes it like a lanyard wearable. Ah, it was genius. Like no screen or anything, but it's built like a proper nugget. But what if you wanted one of these devoid of all character and emotion? MP3 move. Look, it's a shuffle. Harvey Norman, Bendigo. 8 days to Bendigo, Morty. 8 long days. $30 back in the day, and can you believe no one bought this? I'm nowhere near as precious about this guy. Get me. Yeah, these all come with the same looking headphones. I swear, these are all linked to probably like 1 or 2 factories. Oh, what? It doesn't even have a rechargeable in it? You gotta put an... What is... Now I gotta put a... in it. Lovely. Oh, that's not a button. There's the buttons. Yeah. But it's just like, that does nothing. That's just a big old dummy nothing. I can't plug it into my... I got my old Mac here, and it's got these USB dudes. You can't fit it in there with the battery bulging. You know what, frankly, this doesn't even do anything funny. Doesn't do video, doesn't do recording, doesn't do anything. Like, actually, you know, no.
Now, what do we make with gold?
Wow, man, they really built this tough.
Besides a clock.
Sorry, iPad, it's just how
they
the
don't
game
have
works.
redstone.
Yeah, just junk, but we can at least smell the headphones. Wow, these ones are devoid of all volume. Nothing at all. I don't even think this is even going to be funny when I turn it up.
I'm gonna use the stone.
Whoa! Whoa! Oh, they're rattling bad! Wow! Well, they're the worst sounding, but oh man, were they the rattliest? I like them. I mean, and just to show my appreciation for them, let's let them never hurt anyone again. Well, off to the pile with this lot. But those style of nano bootlegs, man, they're common. You can find heaps of them. What if you had one of the freak nanos? The screen's actually super nice. Like, this is an iPod that I didn't understand until I finally got one this year. Well, I've rescued this from a cashier. It's actually a super nice thing. It's got like a touch screen. For how old it is, I don't hate it. You know what I do hate? This. Well, this ridiculous packaging. Look at this. Right, you could cut it here, and I'd still call it excessive for how much space there is here. You know what? This is too hard to keep in frames. Just... There, look, now it's like a book. This is the M7 Touch, also known as absolute low-tier garbage, because I bought one of these way ages ago for like $1, and it was this exact model. And this is like Pulse, trying to look like a legit thing. Oh, look, that's the same headphones! Oh no, I cut the woman's head off. Hang on. I like this. She's like, I'm channeling the power of the nuggets. Oh, it's available in blue, pink, and black. Put them in your bin today. Absolute crap.
Hi.
I mean, bezel. Wow. You get... Look how big it is. Laser. I thought it was pulse. there you go. Like everyone's just slapping their name on these pieces of junk. Oh, it's got SD card slot. Is it flush fit? Yeah, that's flush fit, baby. And the screen is awful, and it's all scratched, and I don't know if that's a protector that's on it. Yeah, it's a terrible protector. All right, eyes up, everyone. Eyes up.
Boy.
We're plugging in the nugget. Right, we're arming the nugget. Here it goes. Oh, that fits good. Yeah. Just realized it's widescreen. Ooh.
Dang it.
What? Did you see that? You had a 30-pin cable there. Like, no shame. No shame. Oh, the grit is just getting excited for what's going to be coming up. Oh, wow. Look at this UI. If it's touch, I'm going to be blown away. Alright, so when you need to flick to next screen, what you do is, right, give it a scroll, go put the kettle on, have a sit down, and when you come back, she'll be done. Music.
Where are those diamonds?
Oh, it's responsive. Oh, she's quick, mate. She's Around the World by Aqua? And it's already halfway through the song. Was someone using this in the factory? Oh, that headphone jack's good. Ah! Start content match. It's Aqua. Shut up. Oh, jeez. Get out. Get out. How do you get out? Oh, no. Go back. No. Why is the power button play pause? Why does it... I'm going to have to turn it off. All right. Let's try the video. Yeah, the video. Oh, we are. Don't you worry. I love sky.amv. Okay. I love lamp. What? I gotta be careful if this is content matched. What the heck is this? Oh, this is surely someone else's. Okay, can we get to the next video, the one that I actually want? Like, get out, get out, get out! Oh, I want to one-grit you so bad. Oh. Okay. It's not finding the stuff that I put on there. Oh, will it show Bitey Frank? That's not Frank. That's not Frank.
That was really close.
That's not Frank. It's not reading the card. Oh wow, I hate this thing. Like it's impossible to use. Oh wow. Oh, card folder. Card folder. Yeah, that's it. Card folder.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, yep. I gotta get a recording with it first.
There we go. More torches.
They don't even crackle as good as the last ones. What a load of junk. Oh, look at it still hanging in there. I could still deliver entertainment for you. Well, mate, at least Craig has never stunk as low as to make something like this. You know, maybe this is just a generation they never bothered with. In fact, I've got to take the most valuable bit back. It's nice to know that Craig's got standards and they wouldn't stoop to this level. They stooped. It's actually a little bit closer than this guy because it's actually a square. But these don't play video, so the square is okay. This does play video, so... What is this, a dog collar? Deliciously yellowed, of course. Can you believe no one bought this? Can you believe that I'm the original owner? Alright, there's the dog collar. Oh, it's made out of nothing. And the same old... They're the same! They're exactly the same! They can just stay in there. This is made in 2013. That will guarantee these are exactly the same. They don't say.
Diamonds, no
For once,
diamonds.
they don't say. Hiding in the back here should be the Craig disc. I think I forgot the Craig disc on the last one. Is there a Craig disc? There is. Oh, there it is. It should have like the little silver outline to it. Oh, there you go. Put that away. I hope we never need it. No, I just don't care. When you've seen one Craig, you've seen them all. You look, will have the first thing about house antennas. It always does. No, it's actually about how to use it. Display. I'm getting it. There's actually nothing wrong with it. Oh, wristband. Also known as dog collar. Oh, lovely. Oh, it doesn't take micro SDs. Nuts.
Hey.
Oh, there's that yummy clip. Yeah, I think Apple does it a little bit better. What a chonkster. I mean, it's a square, but it's huge. What is that? Stupid looking. Oh, I need the cable. This is the cable they gave me. Yeah, USB mini. What is that? Is that USB mini? Or is it just a weird looking one? It's a weird looking one. Creek.
Right, negative
That's how
13.
I'm used to seeing it. That's weird. All right, so everyone look out. I'm arming the nugget, or maybe I'm not. I don't know. Weird. Can we ever go? Oi, Craig, can we have a go, mate? Hey, Craig, mate, I'm not wearing this. This is awful. It's literally a dog collar. It's like I'd be mad if I got this for my dog. While old mate Craig's having a think, and honestly, I just couldn't care. It's like when the iPod Touch came out, like, it was pretty nuts, because, it was the iPhone without the phone. And, of course, Craig's already had a taste of this. Yeah, it didn't even turn on, and it's just a generic thing anyway, and they're terrible. But this isn't the saddest looking bootleg of these that I've got. I mean, like, how can you get lower? From the makers of the toilet dock, the iAcoustic 8GB touchscreen video MP3 player with camera. Ruined videos, ruined music, and ruined photos. Like, even in the front cover photo, it looks awful. It's sticky and gross. Target, that's whose fault this is. Yuck. Oh, gosh. This has been used at one point. This isn't new. Let's hope it has funny stuff on it. I mean, they're the most original looking headphones I've seen today. Yep, but they feel like all the others. They even smell the same, that like already exploded electronic smell. Oh, it's not as nice as the Craig ones. Craig, man, they just knew how to make a good disc. Go on, see if there's anything funny in the manual. Color front cover, I mean, that's pretty amazing. Awesome formatting. Earphone cables may be hazardous to young children. Store the product carefully when it's not in use. Oh, what? Did this come with a stylus pen? Where's my stylus pen? I mean, there's nothing wrong with this. It's actually probably the best manual of the day. Even better than the Craig, and that's not saying a lot. Yeah, there's honestly not really much wrong with that. I'm excited. I haven't looked at this yet. Oh, wait a minute. It's new, or, no, it's got a full gig card in there already. Holy guts, man. Look at this nugget. What the heck? It's like, honestly, it's like an iPod Touch had a baby with a Nano. Like, look at it. Oh, more protectors. Yeah. Ew! Ew! Ew, I made it worse. We're definitely putting this 4 gig card in there, though. This could have treasures on it. Uh-oh, the card is now stuck in there. Yep, the card is officially stuck in there. All right, guys, the Craig.
I'll switch around a little bit.
It's not happening.
We don't see it or anything.
This is exactly what happened to the Craig Pod Touch. Yeah, she's absolutely cooked. No tears from me. Eyes up, everyone. Eyes up. I'm plugging it in. You know the routine. All right, here we go. Watch out. Arming the nugget. Hey, this is the best screen we've seen yet. Whoa, wow. Compared to the other nuggets, this is actually almost futuristic. Okay, I'm browsing this on the iMac here. It's got things on it, including, it's called Darcy's MP3. No music, but it's got a video on there. The 4 gig card works, but there's nothing on it. All right, I've ejected. Come on. Come on. Let me use you while you're plugged in. Not good. Wait a second. No, you wait a second. Hey, all right. So, video. Yeah. Hopefully it's nothing personal. Yeah. Oh, that's responsive. Look at that. Oh, that is good. Yeah, do it.
Yay, lapis.
That's a nice backyard, that is. This has a speaker too. I didn't hear anything. This works okay. It's not good, but like for 20 bucks or something, I wouldn't complain. As I don't know how to exit this. Oh, the UI is terrible. All right, I think I've got to try and put some stuff on this. Oh, mate, she's not quick. Oi! Oh, you idiot! Hey, there it is. That's it. There, let's hear it. Yeah. Yeah.
No, I'll just leave.
Obey my commands. Play an MP3. Guys, it's not doing it. Go on, play the video.
Don't you dare.
Oh, Oh, okay. It can't play MP3s. Not a good start. And my video has not turned up in the... Oh. All right, Explorer, come on. Come on, you.
Man.
That's it. Oh, come on. Oh, you idiot jerk. It doesn't play anything. I'm serious. It doesn't play anything. It's showing the files. It's not saying that the files are wrong either, and it's just locked up. Oh, no, there it goes. Come on, show a picture of Frank. Yay! Look, it's Bitey Frank. Happy days. And that's a winner enough for me. Get out. Whoa, the battery's still good. If only you could actually do things with this. Ah. It's got a video camera. Hang on.
Cool, mate. Filming on the Nugget here. Look at this out-of-body experience you guys are getting. Yep, iPhone 12. That's what's filming this mess. iPad over there. Wow, mate. Look how good this is. I don't even know. Look at the one grit there. Can I zoom in? I cannot zoom in. That's fine. But wow, mate. What a beautiful chocolate.
Wow. Let's taste the headphones. Well done, Acoustic. Worst ones of the day. Literally the worst ones of the day. I think the first pair that I put in were the best ones, and none of these have even been any good. All right, let's stretch them out. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Wow. I mean, it's neat that it's got a camera and all that sort of thing. So like, did that just shrug off a one grit hit? Are you kidding me? Oh, it still doesn't work properly. No, don't. Yeah! And no one weep for these. I mean, I've edited out so much of the mess just barely getting these things to work. This is actually one of the longest filmings I've had to do for just these batch of nuggets because of how unresponsive and... let it end. Oh, that's still hanging in there. Oh, let's get the group photo. This guy can represent the Craigs. It didn't work. Well, thanks so much. What a hot mess, heart. It was just a bit of fun. Huge thanks to my patrons, especially these stinky names already, mate. $1 a month. I do extra vids. And this week's extra video is actually just completely selfish. I bought these presents for myself, like, because in my studio room, I just love having little gubbins.
There goes my ex. Man. I thought that was in-game audio. I guess that's some music. Here, one more thing. Let's watch this last video and then I'm done.
Just a perfect example of how to get it all wrong. But how... Ooh, what a hot mess this thing is. This is by far my favorite failure of all time. I mean, Success Stories quote that timing is the most important thing, and this is just a perfect example of how to get it all wrong. But hey, it was their first go, man. Be kind, hey? While yes, this was the first time that Microsoft put their name on something, there you go. But Microsoft have been in the game since the very beginning of the Media Player Wars. Microsoft are doing it the way they knew how to do it best, which is to basically license software and just make a turnkey operation where they sit back and make lots of money. Early thousands, there was heaps of music pirating going on, so record publishers really wanted a way to have DRM. Microsoft supplied that. In 2003, Microsoft introduced their portable media center, directly competing with the iPod, right up there in the high end. And 2004, they introduced the Plays for Sure seal of quality. If you saw this logo, you knew that your device was of high quality and would sync with Windows no problems, and they would never put it on any old random plastic garbage that people didn't want. Can you believe no one bought this? This is brand new. Look at that. It'll handle DRM, download, and subscription stuff. So really, Microsoft had the most experience. They were making their own OSs, and they were basically working with the entire competition. And that's the thing, Microsoft wasn't the only competitor at the time of the iPod. You know, this classic guy. And if you ask me, Apple's real competitor during these days? Creative. I mean, look at this business right here. Creative were there from the very beginning. They had the second ever jukebox. 6 gigs, mate. You know, and also Toshiba, the people who basically invented the tiny little hard drives that made the iPod possible. And check this thing out. I mean, this thing's thrashed. It doesn't work, unfortunately. It's beautiful. Look at this curved business up here. I love like the chrome highlights. It's metal back. I mean, you can tell by the dents. Big old D-pad, but it is stylish. And look at that. Windows logo, right? Microsoft was all through this business. I mean, check this little guy out. Competing with the Mini? The M-Robe. How cool is this? There was a lot of really cool competition. I had one of these first. I didn't have a Mini first, but the year is 2006. And we are delighted by the Zune. Literally a whole year after the 5th gen iPod came out, mind you. Yep, brown. I had to get it in.
Alright, but if you get to these, I will see odds of finding diamonds increase. Alright, so I'll just dig deeper.
Brown. Welcome to the social. Yep, the social indeed. Oh, we'll get there in a minute. We'll get there in a minute. You know, this thing costs the same as an iPod as well. And like the cable's actually really nice. I wonder where they got their inspiration for the connector style. Oh, the startup disc. Also, this in brown. Starter. Yeah, get used to that. I mean, this is a nice little guide. I mean, this is actually really nicely laid out. I like it. Ooh. Oh. That's a quality egg bag. I don't mind that. Ooh. Product guide, nice and curly. Oh, it's just jargon. Yep, this is a Microsoft product. Look at this. It's just words and words and words and words. Whoa! There it is, on this annoyingly short pull tab, which makes it really hard to get out and tears the box over time. There you go. Now, I was actually super excited to get this. I never had one of these. These had no traction here in Australia. They were literally 0 for sale at the time of making this video. None at all. None of my friends even knew what this was, but I knew what it was. And as a fully grown adult, to come in and actually have a try at one of these and see what it's like. And I absolutely hate this thing. Not because it's...
What is your dream? Have an unboxing thing? What? Oh, I wasn't even paying attention to the chat. Oh, is this the one guy? Yeah. I wasn't paying attention to the chat. You know what? Just join call. What are you asking?
Why do you have a video thingy under your
Because just watching me mine for like 20 minutes straight is boring.
Yeah, but it's a freaking unboxing video.
Yeah.
Whatever that thing is.
The Zune.
Okay.
Wait, huh? Wait, why can you...
Well, I can.
Why? You can put an iron shovel in a furnace.
You didn't know that?
No. that just turn it back into iron?
It gives you an ingot.
So yes.
Not an ingot, I mean a nugget.
Oh. Why a nugget?
I don't know.
I was paying attention to chat. But I'm playing it with the Witherstorm mod on.
Oh,
so whenever I want, I can just spawn it.
Are you gonna get like stacked before though?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna maybe beat the game before.
You're gonna attempt to beat the Witherstorm.
Yeah. Also, I am in like the perfect spot. I'm surrounded by trees, water, and there's a village not too far away. I can literally see it.
Pleasant.
It's epic.
Yes.
And right next to that village is a lava pool, so I can make another portal easily.
Yep. As I walk through the valley where I harvest my grain.
As I walk through the valley where I harvest my grain, I take a look at my life and realize she's already playing.
So what is that thing underneath like your stream, like the video? What is that thing?
With the summarized thing.
Like the video that's playing when you're mining, because apparently your mining is boring.
Well, I've been playing a bunch of videos.
Cool. I'm eating spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
It's poorly made. It's actually really nice. Yeah, it's made of plastic all round. You know, I subscribe to AVE and he's taught me that not all plastics are equal. And even reviewers said it's really nice. It's got this texture to it that I really dig. It's not because it sounds bad, because it doesn't. It sounds good. Even the UI has aged amazingly. I mean, let's fire this puppy up. Oh yeah. Look at that glare. Yeah. This UI is super modern. Like, it looks good. I don't even hate the color. I mean, dog poo brown and mushy peas green. Like, if you're gonna arrive this late to the party and go up against the king, you might as well be a bit nuts. And so I'm all in on the brown, and apparently it was the most popular color. But the black looked pretty good, but the white looked really nice looking thing. I hate this thing because it's the laziest, most arrogant bum swipe of a product to be released by a gigantic and above.
Hello.
Hello.
Did you accidentally leave?
Huh? No, I said I'd be right back.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
We should survive. What? We should start a survival world and with the Witherstorm mod.
Yeah. I
And
wonder.
actually play on it and stuff.
I wonder if I can somehow put this world into a server. Like the server we made yesterday, like somehow I can transfer my save here into multiplayer.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Or we can just do normal vanilla Minecraft, but
Witherstorm's funny.
it's more fun knowing that a gigantic monster can be roaming around in your world. Only when you summon it, though.
Yeah. So this is doing that. Arrow in here.
I was gonna say if we were gonna start a server, we shouldn't tell them about the mod, but they would have to know about the mod to play on the server. So.
Yeah. We just title it something completely different. Secret.job.
Normal. Secret virus.
We say it's like a mod pack. Mod pack, like a texture pack or something.
I don't think you put texture packs in the mod section.
No, we tell them like it's a pony.
A pony mod.
We rename it so it just says pony mod or something. Sheep, I need to exit. Sheep, I need to. Oh wait, there's one over here. That's why I put carpet on both sides of the pen.
Honestly, I think adding Mohammed's here.
Huh? Oh, he is.
Oh.
Yes, I'm playing Minecraft. What about it?
I think he left.
Oh, loser.
Never mind. Actually, I think he's still left.
No, he's here.
Oh, he's still here. Me when your mop.
Shut up.
It's like a meme from last year. The only cheats I've used is put keep inventory on, and that's it.
Cool. No, I think if we start a server with the Witherstorm mod, I think it'd make everything more interesting and people might actually play it.
Yeah.
But still, it's a long process to
You
actually
know
get
either. Oh.
It's a long process to actually get the, you know, the
When I grow up, I want to drive.
withered nether star, whatever it's called.
When I grow up, I want to drive cars and be a racist. Where's the funny? I will be completely honest. Where is the funny? Anyway, like I was saying, you already know Luca or Evan or Jack is gonna like one day secretly spawn it.
Facts. We can just do it with server me and you if you want.
Maybe. I should use this seed though, because this seed is actually like insane.
I like when things are random.
I like apple juice. I haven't streamed for 2 hours. I think I'll end the stream now because I don't really know what to do.
Haha.
Oh.
No. I'm saying haha to, no, never mind.
Okay, I'm gonna end the funny.
Okay.
Stream ending,
Goodbye, Mohammed.
Mohammed. Name a song.
Oh, dang.
Hey.
Paradise.
That's not nice, Mohammed. You're not nice.
Bye, bye. We're dying server without you, bye.